welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ginny the village girl. I know I have branded this channel before. It was known as Vnest, but now I have settled on a broader topic, and that's why I've renamed it Ginny the village girl. It was the initial name. Today's episode, I have an interesting episode based on family. We had a family event on Saturday the 15th of October where we unveiled the cross on my grandmother's grave. This event is done to mark a permanent grave for the deceased, and also we have put up a permanent cross for the deceased. You notice that when we lay a grave, when we bury somebody, we erect a wooden cross, and that cross over time is eaten up by ants. So it is wise after a year or after 6 months to put up a permanent grave, and so that it remains there. It marks the grave, and also it marks it marks the headstone of the grave, because you write the name and when the person died, and sometimes even put a picture. Lately people put pictures, and because when we buried somebody, the grave was blessed by a priest. The same has to happen with the church event. The priest has to come there, pray, and also bless the gravesite. If you go to a church where there is a pastor or a deacon or whatever you call your church leader, they have to be there and bless the place. So this Saturday we unveiled the cross on my grandmother's grave. I'll show you how it went. And this ceremony is important because it marks the end of mourning. I know you'll tell me that mourning is varied. Some people mourn for a lifetime, others mourn for so many years, others 1 year is not enough. But normally it is done to mark the end of mourning. It is also done to mark, to play as a memory, to unveil the memory of our grandmother. When we pass through there and see that a gravestone, we'll always remember that my grandmother lies there. So it marks, it acts as a good memory for my grandmother. Also, this event is important because it helps us pray for life after death. My grandmother loved to dance. She was the star of the party. She loved to sing. So we are hoping that she has life after death. She's dancing with the angels. She's singing, watching over us. She joined my grandfather, and they're happy. They're living happily ever after there with the angels. So it's also an event to mark life after death. That is why we light candles, to ensure that their life keeps going on after death. So this is how it went. I hope you learned something that you can also implement in your family's event for those that are deceased. And if you like this kind of content, please give it a like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, so that when I post content, I will be normally posting content from the village. You will get notified. And please share this content. Please don't just watch alone and learn something alone. Let us all learn. By the way, we are Catholics, so this event was held. We started off with a mass, and then we went to the gravesite, did the prayers, did the blessings, and then we continued with life, because life has to go on. We have to celebrate my grandmother's death in style. Her life was beautiful. She loved to give. She loved to feed people that came to her home. So we also had to feed our guests. We had to make sure that they also enjoy being with us. I hope you enjoy. And please subscribe. Thank you.
Andũ aingĩ nĩ mokĩte kũu gũcakaithia Maritha na Mariamu.
John chapter 11 from verse 19. And many of the Jews had come to Martha and Mary to comfort them about their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him, but Mary sat at home. Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you." Jesus said to her, "Your brother will rise." Martha said to him, "I know he will rise in the resurrection on the last day." Jesus told her, "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if he dies, will live. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this?" She said to him, "Yes, Lord, I have come to believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one who is coming into the world." When she had said this, she went and called her sister Mary secretly, saying, "The teacher is here and is asking for you." As soon as she heard this, she rose quickly and went to him. For Jesus had not yet come into the village, but was still where Martha had met him. So when the Jews who were with her in the house comforting her saw Mary get up quickly and go out, they followed her, presuming that she was going to the tomb to weep there. When Mary came to where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet and said to him, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come with her weeping, he became perturbed and deeply troubled, and said, "Where have you laid him?" They said to him, "Sir, come and see."
Ndagako ngiuma thĩinĩ wa thĩ o kĩrĩa kĩngĩ ndingĩkorwo kĩngĩnjĩraga ũmenye wenda ũtuĩke father no nĩ watũimire mweke. I failed to water that seed. Na koguo niĩ ngiuma thĩinĩ wa thĩ kĩheo kĩu kĩarĩ gĩteithie thĩ gĩtinateithia thĩ gĩakua hamwe nani. Nĩ ta ũrĩa tũgũraga thwiti that tropical ĩna karatathi wega tropical nĩyo ĩna bata karatathi weka atĩ. We came into this world fully loaded with it.
Raikarania na mũndũ ũcio mũrigainie ũkona ehumbĩte wega ona ũkandimaya nguo ĩrĩa ekĩrĩte ũkandimaya smile ĩrĩa nayo no angĩkũhingũrĩra ngoro ona no kũrwo ngĩka atĩ. God is good. Tamenya twĩ thĩinĩ wa thĩ ĩno nĩ tũkuaga maũndũ maingĩ mũno, nĩ tũigagĩrĩrwo maũndũ maingĩ mũno. Ngĩthiĩ cukuru ngĩrwo nĩ mwarimũ ndenda kuma nja njuge excuse me, may I go for a short call? Koguo no nginya ngamwĩra kana nĩ short call kana nĩ long. God is good. Haya ngĩrwo ũgĩthiĩ ofici mbere ya kũingĩra ringa mũrango mbere ya kuga kĩrĩa ũrenda kuga excuse me. Maũndũ macio ndaciarĩtwo namo nĩ kwĩrwo ndekire atĩ. Niĩ ngĩririe ũtuĩka father ngĩrwo rĩu nĩgetha ũtuĩke father thi seminary nĩ watuĩka father ĩkĩra nguo ici. We carry a lot of stereotypes. Maũndũ maingĩ mũno tũigĩrĩirwo. Ngĩrwo wethiĩ kũgeithia mũndũ mũkũrũ rĩ mũgeithagio mũndũ wa rika rĩaku. Macio nĩ maũndũ mothe tũigĩrĩirwo. God is good. Tũmũkumie Yesu Kristo. Ngĩrwo ndona kĩgunyũ harĩa ndĩtigĩre, ndona nyoka ndĩtigĩre, no kana ka mũcaina kona nyoka ti kũra kareka atĩ. Gatiumĩte kũrĩ Ngai.
Mzazi ni shujaa. Mũciari nĩ ũcio wĩtĩkagĩra kwĩheana kwĩruta nĩgetha ciana ciake itũre ithiĩ na mbere. Mũciari nĩ ũcio wĩtĩkagĩra gũthiĩ kĩbarũa gũthiĩ erutanĩrie eime nĩgetha mwana wake ahote gũkũra. Ona mũirĩtu ena riri wake agakinyũkia ikinya akahika akohanda ũthaka ũrĩa ararĩ naguo akanjia gwĩtĩkĩra wehere nĩgetha mwana oneke. Angĩtũra imenyereire ũthaka ũcio mwana nĩ ekuoneka. Mũciari wothe nĩ shujaa. Na aciari arĩa marĩ haha ona ũngĩkorwo ndũgakũngũĩrwo mweri 20 tondũ gũkĩgwetwo mweri 20 ithe tũkũngũĩra mashujaa jua ya kwamba we ni shujaa. God is good. Mũciari wothe nĩ njamba. Twacokia makinya maitũ na thutha ũguo turona Virginia arĩ njamba akĩheana agĩcokanĩria mũciĩ wake. Mũciari wĩra wake ndũthiragĩra agĩa mwana akamũrera akerutanĩria gũtwara mwana cukuru akamũtwara kanitha-inĩ akenda mwana wake ekũrie na mũtũrĩre wake ũthiĩ na mbere. Mũciari ahana ngathĩ ĩrĩa mwana ageragĩra nĩgetha ahote kuona kĩroto gĩake. Mũciari nĩ ũcio ũtambũrũkagia moko make akamanyitithania na Ngai akamwĩra kĩheo gĩkĩ nĩ ndamũkĩra. Kĩheo gĩkĩ kĩa mwana nĩ ndamũkĩra na agetikira gutumirwo ni Ngai nigetha Ngai agitumira muciari ucio mwana oke thiini wani. God is good. Tumukumie Yesu Kristo.
Ninakupenda Mungu wangu, ninakupenda wewe milele na milele. Bwana nitakutukuza, pokea sifa zangu Bwana zinazotoka katika kinywa changu mimi na moyoni mwangu. Ninakupenda Mungu wangu, ninakupenda wewe milele na milele. Bwana nitakutukuza, pokea sifa zangu Bwana zinazotoka katika kinywa changu mimi na moyoni mwangu. Nimevipiga vita, nimevipiga vita vilivyo vizuri. Nimevipiga vita, nimevipiga vita vilivyo vizuri. Mwendo nimeumaliza, mwendo nimeumaliza, mwendo nimeumaliza, imani nimeilinda. Mwendo nimeumaliza, imani nimeilinda. Mwendo nimeumaliza, imani nimeilinda.
Atemira ne karioka raya wariokire tekera kurathima beraisi cia ithe na nyina wito Gabriel na Virginia ihuruka na thayo beraine ihuruka na thayo nyame nanyokererio na utoro kamariokia na kumia munene monio thari wa uthio waku we mwathani Yesu Kristo thamakino waku kuria turatena tene taruga ikihotia thene tire moro na moro ithe witũ moimĩte ro mathiĩ gwake nĩ twacokire mĩoroto-inĩ kũrĩa oimire. Kristo nĩ warĩ wa mbere kũrĩga kũmareka ũrĩa arĩ akuo na nĩtũĩ atĩ nĩ akariũkia mĩĩrĩ itũ ĩgĩe na ruta wake. Tũkũmaiga moko-inĩ ma mwathani, mwathani amamũkĩra ũhurũko-inĩ wake wa thayũ na akariũkia mĩĩrĩ ya mũthenya wa mũico wa thĩ. Rekei tũhoe Yesu Kristo aroigire
Hapo piteni. Mimi ni picha tu napiga. Bako iwe. Ono la mura ikara mura yaka.